Good evening, teachers. May God Almighty's peace and blessings upon you all. Today I would like to give a short class regarding teacher. How to become an enthusiastic and inspirational, a passionate teacher. Actually, teachers are the best people who live on the earth. Even though it's the toughest job, but once we become one of the passionate, enthusiastic teacher, it would be a very lovely one. We are living in a so technically forward, technically advanced period. We are living in an alpha generation. You know the generation? It's a book which was published in 1991 by William, one of the sociologists. He named the generation in which there are generations X, Y, Z and Alpha. The children who are born and who were born from 210 to 224, they are called the Alpha generation. You know the speciality of Alpha generation, their actually mental process speed is so high. Now the average human got 1,300 mental process cubic centimeter. But those who are born in alpha generation, they are much more than us. So being a good teacher, we have to face the society. We have to face the modern student. Each and every teacher must know who is sitting in front of and to whom they teach. It's called KYC. To know your children, not to know your customer. So I would like to give some traits how to become a compassionate, a passionate, an enthusiastic, inspiring teacher. Because the most respected category of professionalism is teacher, being a teacher. And being a teacher, I had been working as a teacher in Saudi Arabia. Still, I'm working, and being a psychologist, especially in education psychology. You know, education psychology means the science which refers to how to teach and how to learn, on the innovation methods, how to adopt all the systems. All these are discussed in education psychology. So in education psychology, it clarifies us how to become a passionate teacher. At least the modern teacher must have 5 traits, 5 qualities. The best and the first and almost the toppest one is that the teacher must keep a sound morality. We all believe in morality. Irrespective of the religion, whether Hindu or Muslim, Christian, we do believe in Sanatanic values. And actually, garden theory, it's a theory which has been found in 1980. It's called the multi-intelligence theory, in which it's counted. There are 9 types of intelligence. 9 types of intelligence. The first and the most important intelligence is the spiritual intelligence. to know about yourself, to know our existence, why should we live, what's the morality, all these things. It's been taught with a different religion. Anyhow, I'm not talking about the religion or the morality. The teacher must possess this quality, that she or he must be having a good, sound morality. Then only she become the, or he become the role model. The first quality is to keep a sound morality. The second one, having good communication skill. We have our own weakness. As I told you before, there is an analyzing system, either in institute or school or personal, whoever. There's a system called analyzing system, SWOT. SWOT, it's an acronym of a certain analyzed system that we have to go through it. We have enough strength. In the same case, we have the weakness. We have enough knowledge, maybe we are graduate or double graduate or postgraduate or MPhil or doctorate maybe, but we have the same problem. We have the weakness. And we have to maximize our potentiality, our strength, and we have to minimize our weakness. So what is the weakness? Some of us have the problem with the communication, either doesn't keep the good accent in English or other language. The teacher who doesn't know how to communicate with the students cannot be an enthusiastic, a passionate one. So first of all, we have to learn how to communicate with our students with the lovely, with the smiling face. Second one, collaboration with the students. Collaboration means cooperation with the students. To share with them, to show them, to guide them in an innovative way, in a novel way, teach them in a good way. Actually, the students, they cannot concentrate on you more than 40-35 minutes. You just take them class only for 20 minutes with a good style, with a good language, with a good physical language, with an enthusiastic face and mood, and take them within your, what do you call that, a loving one, and teach them in such a way that you can collaborate with them, even though can collaborate with the students as well as the management, teachers, with your co-workers, with the principal, with the administrator, whoever. You have to keep a good collaboration, good cooperation with these people, especially with the student. The third one, empathy. To know each and every student's their mental status, their psychological status, their physical status, from where they come, what's their problem, is there a problem they tackle, is there a problem with them. We should know each and everything. We should study about them and love them. It's called empathy. The fourth one, be a student all the time, because the leaders and teachers are always students. The teachers need lifelong learning, lifelong study. We should study well our subject, our language skill, our communication skill, our passionate, our emotional skill, all these skills to be increased. All of us to be a self-motivator and free of bias. The fifth one, free of prejudiced. We don't keep the prejudiced, biased mind. Don't be supporting blindly others. We keep a free, biased mind, a free mind. And be just, and be courage, Don't be coward. So all these qualities should be possessed by a good teacher in order to be an enthusiastic, an inspiring teacher. Actually, we are living in such a technical world. We have to cope up with the modern world. We have to cope up with the highly intelligent students. That I told there are 9 types of intelligence. Don't look down upon any student because they may be having good intelligence, even though they got some learning disability. It's discussed in the educational psychology. There are some disabled students are there, learning disability, either dyscalculia, dysgraphia. These are terms known in the psychological, those having problems. We should know each and every student's how they focus, what's the intelligence capacity, their potentiality. Education means what? Education means to bring what is within the child. Education does mean it's an educator. It's a process to bring forth what is within the child, what is within the students, their potentiality. So don't disgrace, don't scold them, don't ask them, do you understand my class? Don't ask them, is there doubt? What they would say? They would say, we understood class, we know everything. So don't, just examine them, mingle with them, consider them as your own children, your own students, and love them. So these are the ways, these are the traits, these are the qualities to become a very passionate, very successful, enthusiastic, the best teacher who actually possesses a very, very happy life, who lead very happy life. I have come across a lot of teachers. They are very famous. They are very famous because of their sacrifice, because of their lifelong study, because of their endurance, patience, and all the teachers must keep the patience, because we are living such a hard thing, and God has created us into struggle. It says in the Quran that God has created us into struggle. We had to struggle. We had to struggle and win in our struggle. May God Almighty help us. May God Almighty make us a best teacher. May God pour His blessings upon us. May God enable us to lead a peaceful life. Wish you all the best and be a smart, a compassionate, a passionate, an enthusiastic teacher. Thank you very much. Goodbye.